Okay, today welcome. We are trying our hands on solo playing. Sometimes solo playing, when we go to other lessons, you have to come back to solo playing because solo playing, if you do not understand the concept of the solo playing, you cannot play it easily. So shout out to you all. You are all welcome. Let's take a deep look at the concept first, because I always say when you are playing the solo and you do not know how chord construction is, or the chords progression you are playing the solo over it, you fail. So let's say we are playing do, la, fa, so, do, la, fa, so. You see, do 1 2 3 4, la 1 2 3 4, fa 1 2 3 4, so 1 2 3 4. So what are you using? Do, la, fa, so. You see, do. We have do chord. We are playing G. Sorry for not introducing the key to you. We have G like this, and I'm sure by now everyone who is doing the following has learned the cage system. You see, I'm playing with the C shape here. Sometimes you see me coming to the D shape here. I have the E shape here, and the G shape, it's A shape here, and the G shape itself here. So any position that you choose, you must be familiar with the scale. That is do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, so, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Because I've done the how to understand the difference between minor and major. So you sometimes see me moving on the minor scale and coming back to the major scale. So let me clarify that before, because we have the G in the C shape like this. We've done the so first. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi. If you are on this channel, you know I'm much conscious on the cage system because it holds 90 or 80% of guitar playing if you do understand the cage system. You have do. So we have do, so, mi, do, making up the do chord. Oh, do, mi, so, do. So, do. We can start the solo from any of the notes in the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la. Any of the notes. But where we are resolving, or we are landing, let me use that word rather. Where we are ending, it must end on the do, so, or mi. Sometimes, for the sake of la, it's minor, but we are not going there. We are dealing with the major first before we go to how to use the minor. So, do, we can start the solo here. You see, do, la. So, you can slide only one note for a chord. So, you see, fa. So we are going to fa. So you see me sometimes bending them. That is so, do, re, fa, so, do, fa, so, do, fa, so, do. You see. So, do, la, fa, so, do. So the you see, do, we run the scale, do, la. Then the mine for moving to fa, I use the re, that's its relative minor here for the fa chord. So I can play. So that's fa, or for minor purpose or relative minor sake, I use this, or fa, so, do. So, oh, because we can resolve the note to so, so, or because it is in the do chord. So, do, fa, so. You see, so we must end with the one of the note in the chord. When we so let's say that is do. When we are going to la, you see, la, we've resolved to the la note itself. Let's go to fa. You see, fa, because when we play the fa chord, you have the la note in the fa chord. That is C major. Fa is C major. So we have this C, do, this mi, do, la, fa. You see, I've resolved to the fa itself here. So you see, so that's so recreating. So the first thing is to know before you play the solo over chord, because you don't just play the solo for solo playing sake. No, there are chords. So if you move to the A, you see, this is the A shape. I'm playing the G. So do, la, fa, so. You see, so take your time. So you must be familiar with the notes. If you do not know the notes in the shape, specific shape, how can you play? So that's the reason why you can see my much interest is on the cage system. Let the cage system, chord and scale, cage system, chord and scale. So when we come here, we have the G, do, la, fa, so. That doesn't mean that wherever you play the chord or the backing, that's where you're supposed to play the solo or the scale across that particular chord. We can play the backing here, do, la, fa, so, but you go and play the solo here. You see, do, la, fa, so, do. You see, it's calculating the notes are working on the chord. So do, what are you playing over the do chord? So either or do, la. You see, that is la chord. So you can play any note that is la and mi. If you add this at, we play the full. So see, do. So that is how the major works. Major scale moves across. So when we are playing the minor, we have to come to, we are playing G. So the minor scale will be on the B flat. So the minor scale, I don't want to mess two scales at a time. So you learn the major scale. In the next lesson about the solo, you go. So take note, we have do, la, fa, so. You see, I've moved to the minor because I have the B flat. You have the B flat. The minor scale is on B flat. Do, la, fa, so. Do, la. Because you see la chord, you have la here. Do, la. If you play do a la chord, you have do in the chord. So this is the la. Do minor, this do major, G minor. So whenever we play, we have the do. If we want to play la, we must play the la together because this is la chord. So when we touch the do note, it refers in the la chord. So when we say solo, take your time, rehearse more with metronome. Do, la, fa, so. So just try your hands on the surface alongside the chord. Because do, so, do, la, fa, so, do, la, fa, so. The re represent the so, because when we play the so chord, see we have. So any of the note in the chord that you resolve the solo to makes it sound good. Do represent the do, or so that is la, because when we play la chord, we have mi in the la chord. This is la here, so we have the mi in it. So do, la, fa, so, so. So do, la, fa, or fa, so, because when we play fa, this is fa, have this la and this one fa. So represent the fa. So do. The reason why is do, we have G here. Or do. So or that is so. You see, so we are resolving any note within the chord helps the solo standard. I've said this thing in almost all my solo lessons. So better understand the chord, the timing, time signature, counting. So try your hands, rehearse more, because this is the only shortcut and simplest way that will help you, guide you to play solo nicely. And learn licks from other masters like George Benson. I do copy most of my licks from George Benson, because you normally hear I have it from George Benson. So any maybe I play you see, trying my hand. I have more licks from other masters. At the same time, I learned this type of licks from B.B. King. One of his solo song called Blue Boy Tune, Sweet Alice 16. All these licks, you have to copy some licks from other masters, or else you just place your hand on the fingerboard, guitar board, but you will not find any note to play. So if you want to play best and have the moving skill, learn from other masters, because if you learn from other masters, you may have some phrases from them. So you copy that phrase. Whenever you want to play, you see that you find easy way. It's one of them. You You normally have hear this one. Have such of these phrases from B.B. King, and this way have those type of phrases from George Benson. So don't just sit down, use your mind alone. Learn from other masters, bring them to your storehouse. You may have good examples and good phrases playing them. So don't limit yourself to one place. George Darko too has very nice and unique way of playing his solos. Alfred Kakari of Western Diamonds, Tego Sisters songs, you will find Yasapon songs. These are the players that play. And if you go to jazzy people, we have George Benson. Blues, we have B.B. King. So don't limit yourself to one area of playing the guitar. Just go straight forward to the point and learn more from other people. Thank you.